I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds here on day 3 of an incredible conference. I'm talking about the National Association of Career Colleges and Career Colleges Ontario, all coming together, sharing ideas. There's over 300 people in this room representing colleges from across this great country of ours, and they're all collaborating for the benefit of the students and the employers that get the great privilege of hiring students upon graduation. I tell you, it's a fun place to be. Why don't you introduce yourself, tell us what you do.
So my name is Sarah Patrick. I'm the Vice President of Academic and Campus Excellence for 2 colleges here in Canada, CBBC Career College, which is located in Nova Scotia, and Willis College, which has an in-person campus in Ottawa, but delivers training online across the whole country.
Wow. Tell me about both those colleges. Let's start with the one in Nova Scotia first.
Okay.
What are you guys into there?
So Nova Scotia, we're pretty busy. We've got 4 campuses out in Nova Scotia. We have 2 campuses that are dedicated to our salon programs. So cosmetology, aesthetics, nail technology, eyelash technician, really fun, passionate students who are just excited to kind of start to build towards that career that fulfills their dream and their passion and their enjoyment. So those are wonderful. And then 2 other campuses that are really focused more on healthcare and business programming.
Great. And in Willis, of course, that's an online offering?
So we have in-person campus in Ottawa, and then we have online that we deliver nationally. So once again, business, technology, and healthcare programming.
Great. And the student population, what does that look like for you?
So it sort of varies by program.
Right.
If we talk about Willis College, I'd say our average learner's age is around 35.
Okay.
Definitely in our online division, the majority of those students are trying to balance either full or part-time employment and family commitment, but they really appreciate the flexibility of the online platform. So they have access to their instructors 5 days a week, whether they attend class every single one of those days to be with the instructor and the rest of their peers, or whether they meet them in office hours one-on-one for a little extra help if they're struggling with an assignment. So that flexibility just helps them maintain that balance in being able to maintain their family, their current employment, but also work towards their goals for the future. And then Nova Scotia is a little bit different. Our students there tend to be in school full-time, Monday to Friday, in person for the most part. And our salon programs definitely attract a bit of a younger demographic. It's more coming fresh out of school, out of high school environment, and sort of getting stuck into that passion right from day one. And in our business and health programs, see more the mature learner, once again, looking to maybe go to post-secondary for the first time, or just kind of pivot their career, looking for a change, that opportunity to fulfill something that they maybe didn't do when they were 20.
It strikes me that your programs require sort of a sophisticated balance between theory and practical. Talk to me about that.
Okay, so it's definitely right. We have a lot of experiential learning built into our what would really be called our theory. It's a lot of projects, assignments, critical thinking, case studies, scenarios, so that the students actually feel like they're building the skills that they need to be to fulfill those workplace requirements. So, and then we also have amazing partners who will host our students for their practicums, whether it's the school board in Cape Breton for our educational assistants, our many long-term care facilities in Ontario and in Nova Scotia that take our CCAs or PSW students, into our IT companies that work so closely with us to provide meaningful experiences experiences for our IT students.
And I love the way you describe them as partners, right? It's a partnership with that end user, that employer. And it also causes you to continuously improve your program, meeting their needs. Talk to me about the importance of that agility that you need as a career college to respond to the needs of industry.
Yeah, so definitely we do consider our employers our partners. They host our students for practicums or co-ops, internships, whatever the terminology happens to be at the moment, and their feedback is vital to us. So, they provide us with feedback from, those experiences with the students. They provide us feedback as employers in our program advisory committees. So we meet with our program advisory committees regularly, 3 times a year, so that we're finding out, are there any changes? Are there changes on the horizon? Are there new skill sets that you're looking for that can help us fine tune some of our programs? Where we not do an entire overhaul, it can dictate a new assignment, a new project, something that really keeps our students excited and knowing that this is an industry project that they're now working on, or a case scenario from real life that they're working on, really gives it far more meaning for them and helps them build their passion for what they're going to do when they get out.
Great conference here. We've got people from across the nation sharing ideas, collaborating. Talk to me about the importance of that, sharing the ideas amongst one another.
Yeah, it's incredibly valuable. We are so much we all have these learned experiences and best practices. And every day, I've been in the industry for 15 years, but every single day feels like a brand new day, because there's always something happening that you haven't encountered before. Whether it's a new way that you can support a student, a new way that you can work with an employer, a new development in technology that now you have to sort of adapt your programming to. Learning what others are doing across the country helps you kind of really evolve and grow those best practices, because you're like, oh, you guys did that? I love that idea. We're going to see how we can make that work for us. But if we don't share those ideas, we're sort of in these silos and we're struggling alone. Let's connect, let's learn from each other and really become the best that we can all be from those learning experiences.
Everybody that I've talked to, it doesn't matter where they come from in the country, I always ask this question, and to me it's a powerful question, and that is, what is graduation day? What does that mean to you as a person that's so in touch with this sector? What does graduation day mean to you?
It is Christmas, birthday, Thanksgiving, Easter. It is every single celebration that you could ever imagine rolled into one.
Right.
Those are genuine moments, whether I've had the privilege myself of being in touch with those particular students, or if it's just watching that dynamic of the students crossing the stage and genuine hugs between them and the faculty members that supported them in their journey. And, we learn from the students as much as they learn from us, honestly, every single day. And graduation, I just had the privilege, I was out in Nova Scotia for 3 graduations in a row, and the pure love is the only way that I can put it. Like, these are real relationships between our team and the students, the learners, and graduation is just a magnificent celebration.
There's not many sectors anywhere that use the word love when they talk about their sector. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your perspective.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time.
Great.